Hey guys, it's Linda. I am back to you with a tutorial. Now I know that this has been done to death, but I had a request for a tutorial on strobing. Now, if you've not heard of strobing before, it's having that dewy, luminous skin that, certain points are, glowing and just beautiful, otherwise freaking known as highlighting. Highlighting has been around for a while, but for some reason people decided to kind of ignore the fact that highlighting existed and they started calling it strobing. So let's learn how to strobe, shall we? The first thing that I did, I've already applied my foundation, I've applied my concealer, I've done all of that. I decided to go with a bit of a dewy foundation, a dewy concealer. I started off with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter and followed it up with the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. These both definitely give you a dewy finish, so if you are looking for a more matte finish, do not use these. You can use, whatever your heart desires, powder your face till kingdom come, it doesn't matter. I just personally prefer a more dewy look. Now, this step is not necessary, but it is something that I like to do. I still personally like to have a little bit of blush on my face. A lot of people, when they do strobing, they do no contouring, no blush, just highlighting. I like to have a little bit of color. Plus, for me personally, because my face is a little more square, I want to bring my cheekbones up and out. So if I put blush just up here on the highest part of my cheek, that's going to bring my face up rather than, putting it on the apples, which just makes it more square, more round looking. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a pink peachy color that I have, tap off any extra, and just put it on the highest points of my cheek all the way back, pull it back. That just gives enough color so you don't look dead. Once you've got that on, it's time to start highlighting. So the very first thing that you want to do is go in with a cream highlighter. This is going to, set the base, set the areas that you want to highlight. Now, with highlighting, you want to touch this on everything that you want to bring forward. So for example, if you want higher cheekbones, you want to put it right on the top of your cheekbones. Another thing to do is when you look in the light, see where it hits your face and where it is glowing, and that is exactly where you want to put the highlighter. Forgive me, my cat is jumping all over Kingdom Come. So for me, I can see that the light is hitting right about here. It's also brightening up my chin area. Right about this area, it's hitting as well. Little bit on the nose. So I am going in with Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I'm going to apply this with my finger because I found that it personally just applies better that way. Take just a little bit and start patting it on the highest points of your cheekbones and take it up just a little bit in a C shape towards the tail of your brow. One thing you have to be careful of with highlighters is where you're putting it, because a lot of us, we obviously all have pores on our face. Some pores are larger than others. So anywhere you put the highlight will accentuate your pores a bit. So if you have huge pores around your nose, don't put any highlighter on your nose unless you want to bring those pores out. And if so, you know what? You do you, girl. You do you. I'm going to put a little bit of it right here above my brow, just a touch. I'm going to personally put a little bit on the tip of my nose. Putting it on the tip of your nose has a tendency to bring the very tip up a little bit. I'm also gonna put it right down the center of my nose, just a tad. Put a tiny bit on my chin. And then right on the Cupid's bow. Once you've got that on, it's time to set it with powder. So I want to use an illuminating powder as well because we want that glow. That's what we're going after, right? So I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I'm going to grab a mix of, I believe it is incandescent light and radiant light. I'm going to apply that wherever I applied the cream highlighter. So there we go. Everything is now set. The very last step is to go hardcore, balls to the wall with your highlighter. You can skip this step and you can just have this kind of dewy, pretty, glowy finish. I like to be blinding people who are 10 states away. For that, I'm going in with my Mary Luminizer by the Balm. This is a gorgeous highlight shade that is a white, pearly, almost vanilla type shade. I'm going to take this on, first I'm going to take this on a Morphe 501 brush. For this, I'm going to get just this highest part of my cheekbone. So just this little tiny area. I don't want to go all over with it. So I'm going to take some on my brush and just hit the area I really want to pop. That is when it starts going crazy. Next, I'm gonna grab a smaller pencil brush. This is the MAC something or other pencil brush. I'm going to put that right on the highest points of my brow, on the inner corners of my eyes, and on my Cupid's bow. Also gonna put a touch of this on the tip of my nose right there. There you go, guys. You are strobing now. Strobe, 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 strobe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked this strobing tutorial. If you think it's your jam, please try it out. Take a picture, tag me in that picture. I am GlitterFallout everywhere. That's on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all GlitterFallout. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are super rock stars as always, and I love you with my whole hearts. Thank you, and please hit that subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. See you guys later.